to do it. And the bank is a teller. And from a bank teller, I moved over to TD Bank, where I became a banker.
Y'all saw, hey, this line is moving fast. Um, but I want to give you this quick live stream to let you know that the 129 ends tomorrow. So for a lot of people, it's payday. And what I want you to do is to pay yourself, invest in yourself. And I wanted to share some things with you out of this live stream. Um, I'm in a line to get a tag, and just on point, this is all about taxes. This is all about taxes. Paying taxes. So the line was really, really long, and it just started moving and propelling. So I may have to talk to her, and then come back and talk to you all or him, whoever's at the window. But yeah, I'm paying taxes today. But I'm listening to Grant Cardone. It's a mix that I'm listening to, and Grant Cardone says something really, really deep that I want to share with you all. And that is, you should have both earned income and both passive income. Most people don't think that way. They only know about earned income and active income, meaning every time that they get profits, they get dollars, they have to perform work. So let me pay taxes. Okay. It's a whole line today. I guess everybody on payday. My daughter told me, she said, you need to check your tag. I was like, I didn't know it was that far. I just thank God I didn't get a ticket. Yeah, my daughter told me to check my tag. Okay. You need some caffeine because it's a lot. It's been a long line back there. All right. Thank you. Have a great weekend. All right. So those are some more taxes paid out. Taxes, 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 and most people still without financial education don't know taxes is your biggest stealer of wealth. They don't realize you pay taxes on your vehicles you drive, Avalon taxes, property taxes, FICA taxes out of your paycheck. If you are a small business owner, self-employed, Social Security and Medicare taxes. Listen, if you don't have a tax plan, you're not planning to be rich. I'm just being honest with you all. If you don't have a tax plan, I don't care how much cryptocurrency you flip. As a matter of fact, I just purchased like 5,000 more of a crypto. So if you're in my Patreon, I purchased $5,000 more of this cryptocurrency. Right? I posted it in my Patreon group. So you all, look it up again. I don't give financial advice. Good morning. I mean, I do share with you all about what I'm going to do. So this is what most people don't know. If you're a small business owner or you get paid through a paycheck, through a job, if you add on a home-based business to either component, you get 470 tax deductions, which greatly reduces your tax liability or your tax bill, whatever you want to call it, which increases your tax flow. It is very simple but profound. The less you pay in taxes, the more money you have. Does that make sense? like Grant Cardone, right? He said that he's a mentor to millionaires, multimillionaires, athletes, billionaires. He tells them if you make $10 million in earned income, you make $10 million in earned income, that you're going to spend about $5 million in taxes to Sam. And so he said none of that earned income for them should be spent at all. It should only be invested, right? Because we do have to look at, there are people like athletes that make millions and billions. They have to go out and do an activity. They have to show up. They have to play, whether it's on Sunday, right? NFL, NBA, hockey, or whatever it is. So this is not a knock against small business owners, but just know that when those athletes get paid, they are thousandaires and millionaires and billionaires. And something they all have in common is that they have some sort of tax shelters. Now, for millionaires and billionaires, their number one source of investing for tax deductions to stop the government from getting all their money in taxes is usually real estate. But for the small business owner and the poor working class and the middle class, your best investment is in this home-based business that give you the experts, the financial education, that gives you the knowledge of all, because not all home-based businesses are created equal. Not all home-based businesses are created equal. Some people have home-based businesses and they don't know what tax deductions they should and should not have, which means they're losing thousands. People perish because of lack of knowledge, just point blank. I've been telling you all, in any area that you spend money, this 129 will help you get it back and multiply it. That you're spending in payroll taxes to operate your business, whether you're a small business owner, you have your own brick and mortar, or you're working from home in some other business. I don't care if you're selling weight loss tea or Nana juice or health juice or whole food toothpaste, Melanuka, whatever you want to do, whatever home-based business you want to do, or you're creating your own product, you still need the knowledge and you need the software, you need the app. And just think about this, right? The app alone, Hurdler, is the number one recommended app for home-based business owner, Hurdler. That subscription alone is $79 alone. Just that alone, and that comes in this home-based business package. And you know what? I know you all are not going to believe this, but I actually have some people that ask me, how much is the subscription? That's their terminology. I call it an investment, because whatever you have to pay in order to keep those tax deductions to be legal write-offs at the end of the year, monthly, whatever you have to pay monthly is a write-off. So it's not a subscription. A subscription is something you pay out and you don't invest. Subscription, you don't get to write off your Netflix bill unless you're in the home. You can have a subscription to your cable and internet. You don't get to write that off unless experts. Because if you don't know about it, then you don't get it. Again, knowledge that you don't know about is money that you lose. So I'm in my other destination, but I'm just paying my taxes. Taxes, big stealer of wealth. Property taxes is your second mortgage, really, that goes with you until you die. You pay taxes on everything. Thank you, soulmate. So let me ask you, why won't people invest in themselves and financially? don't get it because at least when you invest 129 in the home-based business, your money stays with you longer. That's cash flow versus income. See, the dollar or dollars are losing their purchasing power by the day. At least you can get 30% of that dollar back. You losing what, 78% of purchase power because of inflation. So at least get 30% of that dollar back through a home-based business and give yourself an increase, instant pay raise out of your paycheck. And they do credit repair because what good is making more money with bad credit? And they negotiate the bills you're already paying. Experts that's doing this. And so people will invest in things that make them look rich around poor people. I don't even get that. You are trying to impress poor people by looking rich. And people get some type of self-satisfaction out of that because they know that poor people that's one paycheck away from poverty, don't understand assets and liabilities. So when they go around these people and they're wearing Louis Vuitton or they're driving a BMW or they have their tailored suit on or they have on Gucci or Prada or whatever it is that they can't afford, they know that a poor working middle class person will look at that and think, oh my God, you got money. I will see a person with that on and won't automatically think that that person has money. Because anybody can go out and buy liabilities, but can you acquire assets? A home-based business is the number one asset you can have because it's very inexpensive and it gives you so much back. Do you think the government does everything intentionally? Do you think that they allow people up to $12,400 of tax deduction to hire their children in a home-based business more than they gave for child tax credit? Do you think that was just a mishap? Do you think they was like, maybe we should go back and increase the child tax credit because people that get the child tax credit are low income earners? So maybe we should give $12,400 for CTC child tax credit and then give about $7,000 for 3 children for a home-based business. No, they don't. They know they want to help rich people stay richer. And when the poor working class look at these $10,000, $11,000, $12,000 tax return, they really think that that's their season of prosperity. Not understanding that if they invested $129 in a home-based business, you can get $12,000 up to $12,400 for one child. And most of them have 2 to 3 children. See, it's strategy and knowledge that gets you rich and wealthy. Strategy and knowledge. You pretty much know they broke when you see that owl flashing around. And you know what? That is so true. And some people are not really flashy with it all the time. Some people are real clean cut with their Louis Vuitton, right? With their Gucci. They're not like flashy. They're not like, all the gold, all the jewelry. They look up to par. But if you when I was doing credit repair and they look up to par. But then when you really see how much money they have in their bank account, how much their student loan debt is, you know that if they had to get off their job, if they did not receive a paycheck for 6 months, they will be filing bankruptcy. And I don't even think there's anything wrong with bankruptcy. But what I'm saying is they have no assets. They have no way that their money is making money from them. 6-figure income earners drive nice, look nice. They don't flash all the time. They're very subtle. And they're broke. If they had to go 2 or 3 months from earned income, without earned income, they couldn't make it. They're not, and then, now the flashy people are wearing some of the, I don't even know what other stuff that's not like, Gucci, Louis, and all that. I'm not even talking, I'm talking about 6-figure income earners, because I've looked at the credit reports. I looked at the asset and the liability column. I looked at the person that's paying that's getting $250,000 a year, paying out $20K in taxes. I'm really not talking about people that's making under $50K, but I was just using it for an example. I'm talking about 6-figure income earners that don't realize that, hey, I need to protect the money that I'm making. Right? And so, listen, because I want to get people in with a higher mentality mindset, the 129 really attracts people sometimes that don't see the value in it. And because the cost is so low, they don't see the value or the benefits or the investment opportunity. Listen, people will spend, because they cannot afford to buy an iPhone outright. They don't have $1,200 or $1,500 for an iPhone, right? And they will spend $80 or $90 or $100 on a subscription for an iPhone with pleasure, because they say, oh, I need my phone. They're not even making any money from the phone, right? If you're going to, like Young Dolph said, if you're going to have an iPhone, make money from it. And they'll spend $70, $80 on that. That's a subscription. When they could get in a home-based business, and then their cell phone bills are taxed right off. The cell phone bill that they're paying. I'm not talking about the bill for the services. I'm talking about just to have the phone, because either they have bad credit or they don't have the cash on hand to pay the bill, to pay the cell phone outright. So they have to finance the iPhone. Both of my iPhones are paid. My daughter, all our iPhones are paid for. We don't finance iPhones. And yeah, I do have the newer version for somebody to say, oh, And so, mindset, and lack of financial education. But for the ones that are educated financially, and you want to qualify for an instant pay raise, repair your credit so you can pay lower interest rates by having higher credit scores, refinance some things. Wells Fargo just laid off its whole loan department. People that want to make some money from home. People that want to work part-time on their fortune or their future, while working full-time on their jobs to finance their current lifestyle, but you want to do something part-time to work on your fortune. I started the home-based business with the company I'm with now in 2020, and this is all honesty. I am earning more passively from my home-based business. Was it 2020? I think it was 2019. I take that back. 2019. I am earning more money now passively from my home-based business, passive income, and working less hours in the comfort of my own home and having more thousands back in tax deduction than working full-time on the job. Earning more money now, passive income, than I was, and I had been in that job as a teacher and coach for 16 years. Look how many years I put into the job. 16. Start the home-based business in 2019, and I have surpassed what that monthly job paycheck was giving me. And that's why I'm able to drop $5,000 in the crypto today that I wanted. Even I'm still building my crypto portfolio because my cash flow is up. My cash flow, not my income, my cash flow. In my home-based business, I got, let me see, how many text messages yesterday? that I got paid. I mean, every day this week, and I got text twice. This is just, I got text message Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday that I got paid passively from my home-based business. And that's not including the other text message, let me see, of getting paid daily. What job do you know you can work that'll pay you daily? That'll pay you daily. Daily pay. Working part-time on my home-based business since 2019, almost 3 years. Been at the job 16 years, and my 3-year home-based business paying me more than what the job was paying. And at that time, I made a $228 investment. Now you get a 55% discount. It's all about the mindset, and it's all about the financial education. So text 129 to 254 788. Nope, it's my day off. I'm just joking. 788-1144. That limited offer ends tomorrow at midnight, people. Tomorrow at midnight. Queen out. Make sure you hit like and hit share.